Hello, everyone, and a very good evening to all of you. I am Sunidhi Shahi from Academically, and today is a big day for all of us as the CAP results are out. And we are very, very happy that all of our students have achieved an amazing result and they have qualified for CAP. So, Tinashe is one of them. So, welcome, Tinashe, and we are extremely happy and proud of you, and many, many congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sunidhi. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, Tinashe, would you like to share your journey with us? How has it been? Like, how has it been with Academically? How did you stay in touch with, how did you get in touch with Academically? Just share your journey.
Okay, so my journey began just after I finished my B pharmacy. I'm actually Zimbabwean and I was studying in India, particularly Andhra Pradesh. That's where our university was. So after I completed, I was just looking, which way to go and so forth. And then that's when I started looking to Australia. And then I started looking how to get to Australia. And that's when I came across the KAPS exam. And then I don't know, coincidentally, at the same time, I found Academically. And it was like one of the
That's great.
first, things I found.
Yeah.
So it was like a
Yeah.
blessing, really, because I then just contacted someone and then they got back to me. And then, they gave me more information on how Academically works and what they're offering. And I was happy with everything. And then that's when I joined them. But the only problem I had was that I had not yet gotten my skills assessment. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the eligibility check, I guess. So for
Yeah.
that, it was going to be a problem for me because I'm, an international student. And in
Mm.
India, they don't give registration for internationals. So yeah, I got some advice from Dr. Akram and I had an agent, I think it was Kanika, if I remember her name correctly. She helped me and then she gave a few suggestions. And then, yeah, I went about with what they suggested me. And yeah, I got my skills assessment and then I continued with the lessons. The lessons were very helpful, really, really helpful because some of the things I had really forgotten from my B Farm. And yeah, so it was really good that, the faculty were there. They really knew their things. They were well versed in the pharmaceutical knowledge. And yeah, they were always ready to help us. The lectures were very informative. And I think everything they taught was really relevant for the exam. Yeah, even though sometimes maybe we weren't really happy with some things, they always made sure, they rectified everything in time so that we could feel happy and satisfied with the lessons. So all in all, the Academically team were very supportive. They gave us everything we needed in terms of preparation material and advice and like how we should study, timings and everything. And so that was really good for us. And getting towards the exam, there was a lot of pressure and like a lot of things were seeming as though they were lagging behind. But the faculty team and the Academically team, they supported us and they told us, we shouldn't worry too much. Like it's common for people, towards an exam, they start getting anxiety and they really helped us to manage that. So it was really good that they were always there for us to support us, to help us. And yeah, I mean, it was a great experience and I was able to clear it in the first attempt, which was really great because the exam costs a lot of money. So it was a big relief to have passed it in the first attempt. And I just want to express my gratitude to Academically for their dedication, to us students and to helping us, do the best that we can in this exam. So yeah, that was my experience. I don't know if there's anything you'd like to know in particular.
Yeah. So, Tinashe, I would just like to know something about your exam, about the preparation. How was your preparation and how was the exam overall? Was it difficult? Was it easy? How was it?
Okay, so the preparation, it was pretty simple because we were well guided. Everything, was basically taught to us. So we knew how to prepare. They gave us advice on, how to tackle, certain topics, what we should, grasp in certain topics, what we need to remember. So that really helped in the exam. In the exam, I don't think there were many questions I remembered from, like maybe the practice, but from the concepts we learned, I was able to, to maneuver through the questions and to understand what the question was asking. And I think most of the questions I answered them correctly because of the concepts we had been taught, because it was basically just application of the concepts. And yeah,
So,
so in the
I think as you mentioned that, you cleared your exam in the first attempt, and it is, of course, a great, great thing. So, how much time did it take you for the whole preparation that you cleared it in your first attempt?
So for the preparation, I think we began our preparation in July, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
from July up to like towards November, yeah, that's the time it took us to prepare. So I guess that was July, August, September, like 4 months and 5 months. Yeah, 4.5 months, I guess and then yeah, 4.5 months out.
That's really great, Tinashe, that 4 months. And how much time were you giving every day for the preparation?
Every day at the beginning, I was giving about 2 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd make sure that I get some notes from the lectures because we
Yeah.
had handouts, but the handouts didn't have like complete information. So I had
Mm-hmm.
my own notebooks in which I was making my own notes. So I would go through the lesson while I'm in the lecture. I'll be taking down notes, and obviously, as you know, the teacher is sometimes teaching fast. I'd miss
Yeah.
some things. And wherever I miss, I would leave like blank spaces. And then I would go back to the LMS after the lesson or after the lecture, and then I'll just fill in, the blanks I had, and then I'll just make sure the things I had they were correct. So that was how I prepared. Yeah, from just basically notes and just filling in from the lectures. So every lecture I made sure I repeated it at least once, and
Yeah.
then only towards the exam, like maybe after 3 months,
Mhm.
there was like a lot more pressure. We had mocks to do as well, so I wasn't able to go through the lessons a second time, but I always made sure that at least I got notes. Anything I'm missing, I'll just go to that specific part in the lecture and I'll just fill in my notes. And yeah, that was how I went through it.
That's really great, and that's really inspiring. And I'm sure that a lot of CAPS aspirants who are going to give their exam in the coming semesters, they will learn a lot from watching this video. So thank you so much for sharing your experience with us, Tinashe. And just my last question with you: would you like to say something to Academically team, Dr. Akram sir?
Yes, I just want to say thank you so much to the Academically team and to Dr. Akram, who is definitely the visionary of this academy. I just want to say thank you for putting this out there for us, to help us students that don't really know how to go about the exam. We might have the information, but how we are to present it or how we are to remember it can be a problem when coming to the exam. So I just want to say thank you to them for making this platform where we can learn and we can polish up our skills. And yeah, hopefully I'll meet them in Australia someday. And yeah, that's my biggest wish now.
Surely, surely. So, what's your next plan, Tinashe? When are you planning to move to Australia? And what are your celebrations? Have you celebrated it yet, or are you going to celebrate it later?
I think I'll celebrate it later. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I
Okay. Thank
think we